It's Allie Bloyd. Today's question is, how long does it take to see results from Facebook and Instagram ads? If you find this video to be interesting or helpful, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you never miss anything new. How long does it take to see results from Facebook and Instagram ads? So in terms of your testing time frame, I would give your initial testing campaigns, and that means your first round, at least 2 weeks. That does not mean that you won't be turning off some ads or ad sets, maybe even some campaigns. Probably not if you do it the right way, but definitely some ads and ad sets will come off. That is not really considered in the 2 week period. If something is not producing results, or it is producing results at an exponentially higher rate than the other ad sets, based on the way you've structured this testing campaign, you can safely turn those off. You don't have to keep wasting money on non-performers. Our goal is to weed out the non-performers right away in those testing campaigns. But when it comes to those other ads, unless you are an e-commerce business that sells something and that one sale is really your entire relationship with that customer, you're not going to see the ultimate results in a couple of weeks. If you are a business that sells high ticket, you definitely should understand by now that you don't typically get a lead and then close them on that high ticket sale the next day. There's a process. The lead's going to come in. Maybe they'll schedule an appointment right away. Maybe it'll take them a couple of days to schedule. Then they're going to have to wait for that appointment to happen. Hopefully you're able to close them on that first try. Not everybody can, and sometimes not everybody will. And so maybe there's a second call. There are also industries where people have to apply for things. They have to get approved for things. There is not going to be an instant transition from lead to sale. Again, if you sell e-commerce, you should be trying to generate those front-end sales, but your long-term game plan should really focus on customer lifetime value, the amount of times that you can sell to a customer, how much they will spend with you. So ultimately, the true results can't be seen right away. But that initial 2 week testing campaign is really when I would consider you at least close to being out of initial testing. Then we're going to take the winners from those campaigns and we may continue to do some testing with the winners. So this is not part of initial testing. We've now found some data and some answers, and then we're going to test additional elements. Maybe we're changing out a headline, or we're testing the same ad, but to a different audience. So that process can take a month and a half. Again, you should still be producing results during this time, but they should improve as time goes on and you make those changes, not only to your front end ads, but to your back end sales system and your funnel and your follow-up campaigns and your sales process. That is going to make just as much, if not a greater impact on the amount of money you actually produce from these campaigns. Most people, they want to see this immediate, instantaneous result. And I always find it a little ironic that people who have, spent a year or more trying to figure this out and not being able to, once they finally start to see ads producing results, they then expect it to be this overnight snap of the finger process. And unfortunately, if you really step back and say, okay, does this make sense for my business? Probably not. Let's look at my other customers that I've had over the years. Do they all close the next day? No. People have a buying cycle that they go through. Your business should have a certain length on average in your buying cycle, understanding that some people are going to close really quickly in the short term. That's usually going to be a small percentage of them. Then you're going to have those medium time frame leads that convert. Then you're going to have those longer time frame leads that convert. I've had so many leads that are 2 years down the road convert through the course of my business. So it is not uncommon whatsoever. And you need to be willing to be patient with this, as you would with any other type of advertising or any other big change that you are implementing into your business. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, or comment if you have questions. Thanks for watching.